So violence in the media is a general portrayal of any sort of classic form of abuse. So
Violence can be anything ranging from physical, emotional, verbal. It has a very vast range, so it's hard to define exactly what it is, but one of the more defining terms that the media would use is physical, I would say.
Definitely, there's a lot of violence in the media, and as we spoke about before, it starts with the language. I always say speak life, because the power of life and death is in the tongue. So we have the ability to really break people down with the words that we say or build them up with the words that we say. So my word of advice is speak life.
So violence in the media has escalated like a gazillion-fold, as far as I'm concerned, over the years.
video games have a rating system known as the ESRB. The ESRB came about because of the original Mortal Kombat in the Super Nintendo. It was so violent that Canada didn't want to sell it in the first place to anybody under the age of 17.
We all grew up on playing video games, and it could be something that could be enjoyable. It could be a task that you can have. It can be fun. But if you take the material and you internalize it, that's when it becomes an issue, right?
There are many children who witness media violence at a young age. A majority of them imitate or even enjoy it as entertainment.
So Christopher, do you like to play video games?
Yes. Yes.
What kind of movies and video games do you like to watch and play?
I like to watch Star Wars.
What's your favorite video game?
Call of Duty. And I like to play Skylanders and Mario.
And why do you like playing that game?
Because the guns. Star Wars has a lot of cool lightsaber fights, and Skylanders and Mario doesn't have, like, blood and stuff.
Do you like fighting?
Yes,
Why do you like fighting?
because I like beating my cousins a lot.
Kids would say they do not approve of violence, yet they participate in video game violence for entertainment.
Do you think that because people watch all these movies with violent things in them, that it causes them to be that way in real life?
Sometimes, but it depends on the person.
Do you like hitting people?
No,
Do you think it's nice to hit people?
no,
Why?
because that's not caring and that's being rude to people, and God is watching us.
I think a lot of times what happens is the media perpetuates ideas of the way we're supposed to be. So they kind of tell us, as a guy, you might need to like these kinds of toys, or these kinds of, you need to be into cars, or you need to be into certain types of things. And with women, we tell them certain messages where, you need to think about shopping or buying cleaning supplies or whatever it is. So we're automatically kind of put into these boxes as men and as women. And what ends up happening is men are getting told these messages of go conquer, go, rule the world, go do whatever you want. Don't think about the impact, don't think about the consequences. And what that ends up leading to is oftentimes, in a very negative way, it leads to violence.
As a video game professional, we make sure that any video game that goes out in the hands of a youth or a parent giving it to a youth, they know the full ramifications of everything that goes on in that game. Torture scenes, gun violence, the works.
Violent video games can be a cause of real-world violence and aggression, but gamers who play and participate in violent gaming disagree.
Issue, right? And I think it starts out with the foundation of your family. What your family instills, if you have good values, if you understand what love is, if you understand what hope and peace and happiness is, then you just take the game for a video game. And it's not, I'm gonna take this and internalize it and then turn it out. I think then that's all your life is consumed with, a video game, then it has the opportunity to grow and then it becomes something negative. But if you use it as the right tool for entertainment, then it can just be that entertainment. It doesn't have to go to the next level.
Why do you not like fighting?
Because if everyone fights, the world would be horrible.